All right, hey everybody, Charlie, Hoosier Treasure Seeker here, back on the hunt today in the same field I was at yesterday. I'm actually going to bypass quite a bit of this. Way back here is another huge field. I'll show you once I get back there and hunting and am on video, but I'm going to walk through here while scanning, but my goal is to go straight to that bigger field. And I mean, it's huge. I'll spend all my time today in that field over there. And we'll just let you know what we find. Beautiful weather out, so I thought it was a good day to get out. Good luck to you all if you all are out too. All right, so I was heading back to that field I was talking about, and I had to stop here because I was getting, I think I gotta re-pinpoint it. Sorry guys, moved. Where we go? There we go. So right here, I mean, it's jumpy. 30, 70, 60, 50. So it's a little shallow. I'm gonna dig it up, see what we got here. This round right here is kind of hard. Okay, so I think it's in this clump here. Whatever it might be. Check the hole. Maybe. Clumps are huge. Hard. Well, I'll get a metal detector back out. See what it says. Looks like it should be right there. Whatever it is. Unless it's still on the ground. Move this out of the way. Hit this again. So yeah, I think it might be right here. Actually, I got a false signal the first time. That's only saying 2 inches deep. Alright, let's see. Take her back here. What's going on with this hole? I'm gonna move on. Not gonna waste my time on that. Alright, moving on. Alright. I'm getting a shallow 20s. 18, 19, 20. I think it's right here. I'm gonna do what I did yesterday in this same area that I was talking about. Kind of digging these targets. I had a pretty good turnout. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so I think it's still in the hole. I'll get some of this out of the way. Yeah. Let's see if we can pinpoint this. All right, nail, piece of iron on that one. Okay, yep, that was it. Moving on. All right, so hitting the shallow 20, 21, 23. I was getting it going back and forth until I moved, just saying I was trying to get out of the sun for y'all. Oh man, that thing's long, according to this. So yeah, I'm gonna dig right here and we'll just start seeing what we got. Yeah. Alright, so still down there in the hole. Yeah. You guys get some nice sound effects today while I'm digging this hole. Alright, because it was so big on the reading, I'm going to dig back here as well. Oh, I might hear scraping something. Maybe. Could just be a rock. I think I see it. I see some iron looking piece. Let me just hit this real quick. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, piece of horseshoe. Oh my gosh. No. I found one yesterday. If you watched my video, I found two actually. Both were broken. This is the side of the broken piece of one, I believe. I think this is a little bit longer than the broken piece. I'm still gonna line it up when I get home because that'd be crazy if I found the other piece. But yeah, this is part of a horseshoe. It's cool. It's like 3 of those, and just, you know, now the second day because I found 2 of them yesterday. So I'm gonna hit this hole with the metal detector one more time, just because it did have a larger scan radius. The way that was laying though, the way that I pulled it out, I'm guessing that that's gonna be it, but we'll see. Yep. All right. Yeah, it's a cool find. I still haven't made it back to the field that I was wanting to beeline it to, but you know, no big deal. I'm not gonna pass up any targets. So keep going back here, to the right, to the left, and then that big field is way over here. So I'll be back hopefully with some good finds. All right, getting the shallow mid 60s right here. A lot of times that's trash that I've noticed, but I'm digging everything. So let's see. Some stuff fell back into the hole. That might be right there. Okay, yeah, it's up here. Sounded like it. So, it's a piece of metal. Some kind. Alright, moving on. Okay, I'm getting a bouncy signal in this. Oh, hang on. Turn the metal detector on. Getting a bouncy signal in this area here as far as like getting consistent all the way up here, mid-20s, shallow. Then I'm getting something right there, which I think I see it. I moved some of the leaves away to help with it. I think I see. I think it's this. There's something right there. So let's. And then shallow. I'm just gonna try and get it out with my digger first. See if I can pop it out. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see what this is, y'all. I'm pretty sure that might be part of a plow, possibly. I don't know, something scrape. That's pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything else down here. Nothing off the top, but I mean that was definitely following the path of the sound that I was hearing, or the size that I was hearing with the sound. I'm gonna hit it with the metal detector just for good measure real quick. Let's see what we got. Anyways, that's a pretty cool find. I like that. Okay, that was it. It's got a little hole down here. Nice. Well, yeah, I got room for it in my bag, but not the most comfortable. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, moving on. All right, get another 20s signal here. Low 20s. Sometimes it was pinging. I feel like I might have been scratching something, unless that was a rock. I mean, it was a lower number. It sounds like it might still be in there. All right, that's coming up mid-20s there. So let's see what we got. Still in there. Get it from this side. Could be an iron I'm hitting. Again, could be rocks. Oh well. The thing is a little deeper than I suspected it to be. Let me get down here with the pinpointer, see if I can pinpoint what wall this is on. Oh wait, I see something sticking out right there. It, all of that, which is fine, you know, that's fine, totally fine. I'm gonna hit it with the detector. Okay, yep, that was it. All right, moving on. All right, I was getting a bouncy signal here. It's deep, as you can see. I don't know if you can tell, it's probably the length of my pinpointer almost. Metal detector says it's out of the hole. I just always like to check, but I have not located it yet. I think it said it was over here somewhere. There it is. Another iron pin, some kind. Finding those a lot here, which is, you know, expected. Totally expected. I think that was it. Let me double check it with the metal detector. Okay, yep. I am actually, right there is the entrance to where I'm about to go. Finally made it. We'll see how many holes I stop and dig before I actually get there. I'd say from here to there it's probably 50 yards. So let's just see if I can make it while we're on here together. That's low. That's like a 9. I'm not stopping for 9s. I know some people, I did say I'm doing every hole. Usually like that right there. Shallow. 19, 20, 28, 25. Let's pinpoint this. That's shallow. Yeah, I think it's right here. 24, 23, 27, 29. Shallow. Let's see what we got, y'all. Okay, got it out. I think it's up here in this clump. Hole still. Oh, there we go. Piece of scrap metal. Alright, moving on. Didn't make it to the entrance, which is fine. Let's see what else we got. Mid 50s. $55, $57. Shallow. This is probably gonna be trash, would be my guess. Let's dig it up and see. Got it out. That's a leaf, so that's not it. Alright, let's see. Turn this off. Oh, here we go. Okay. Is there something in here? Whatever this little tiny thing is that I thought I just lost, but now there. Huh. It's green. It's got some patina on it. I know you can't see it. It's terrible with me. I'm gonna scan this again with the metal detector to see if there's something else reading in this area that could have maybe broken off of. I'm not hearing anything. Alright, that's weird. All right, so we are almost here. This is where I found one of the cattle badges, where we're about to cross over. Actually, right at the crossover is where I found one of the cattle badges. The first one I found was right at the beginning of my video, if you remember watching. It was like right after I had found did my welcome video. That's reading high 70s, low 80s. $79.80 right here. This is probably gonna be trash. Aluminum. Can't with my wrist. Top tab something. Just because of the area we're in. I think I found. I might see something right here. No, it's another leaf. Let's see. I'm gonna get the big shovel out. Alright, it's still in there. As y'all can clearly hear. There it is. Yep, aluminum can like I suspected. Okay. No problem. Alright, I'm gonna go straight to this field just right behind me. Get going back into an actual cornfield. I'll let you see what it looks like here. I've already hit this area. First off, this is an abandoned road. Used to be a road for houses. It goes back this way as well. Right here is where I found the cattle badge. And then this is what I have to detect today. No rhyme or reason on how I'm gonna walk it. It's all flat. I'm just gonna go. I'll zigzag, I'll go straight, I'll do circles. I'll pass over the same spot twice and we'll probably maybe find something, maybe won't. So we'll see. Hopefully I come back with some good finds. Thanks for following along so far. All right, I'm in a shallow 57, 58, 59. I don't think I ever saw it reach a 60, but it was consistent back and forth. Like shallow. All right. So somewhere probably right here. There's my guess. Aluminum. Okay, yeah, that number I'm finding. And that's another tip someone gave me when I get on asking for farm tips and what signals to hit and whatever. Someone has said if you're hitting the field and the same number target ends up being a lot of the same stuff, like for instance for me, those 50s and 60s, 70s, a lot of times it's aluminum. So I mean, you can still continue to dig those just in case you want to make sure it's something else, or some people might just say, hey, that's what the field is telling me today. Let me focus on some other signals. I think I'm the kind of person, even during the same hunt, I'm just hit and miss. Depends on how I guess I'm feeling at that particular swing. But these numbers here have been proving to be nice, which that's a 21, 23. Let's pinpoint that, see exactly where this is at. 17, 18, shallow. Shallow, let's go ahead and see what it might be. He's iron. Okay, moving on. Alright, getting a signal here. Consistent, shallow, 20, 19, 21, 22, 23. I mean, it gets a little deeper here. When I try and pinpoint it, it seems like as if it's a longer target at times. I think that's the most consistent spot. Again, not very deep. So yeah, I already got it out. Alright, let's try and locate this in here. Already. Well, I think it looks like some sort of blade almost. It looks like some sort of blade to me. Rusted, dirty, have to clean it up. Got a lot of stuff I'm going to want to clean up soon. Thinking about doing the electrolysis to get some rust things off. I know a lot of people, some of you guys even that do this type of stuff have dabbled into that a little bit. It seems pretty neat, easy to do, especially when you're just kind of doing a DIY. So, but anyways, that was a interesting find. We'll keep going. All right, just like previous video I was talking about with 60s, deciding if I dig them or not. I'm feeling like digging it. This is exactly right at 60. Shallow, repeated. Yeah, so it sounds like it's in this plug up here. Oh, see, that's why you dig them, because I don't think that's just, what do we got here? Just a chunk of twisted metal. All twisted up, mangled up, hunk of mess. Okay, add it to the pile. I think that was it. Let me just double check the hole. It's getting warm out here, y'all. The high is only 60, I think. So that sun's beating down, no wind. Yesterday's video, you probably remember some parts I was listening back to. I was like, man, it's hard to hear with all that wind, so I apologize for that. Look at getting maybe some sort of microphone I can Bluetooth to the GoPro, wind resistant. So, all right, we're gonna keep swinging. I'll come back if I find anything good. All right, so I just dug a hole a few minutes ago. I didn't obviously record it, but this is what I ended up finding here. Some sort of piece off a tractor, I'm sure. But then I noticed, I don't know if you guys can see in the videos, I think you can, this path looks like it's green, straight line. You know, it's obvious that that's a tractor's path or something, but anyways, right here on one of those paths, super shallow, concentrated, 23, 24. I mean, that thing is long. You can hear it. I haven't even like tried to pinpoint it yet to even decide where to start, so I might start it again. Let's see what we got here. If it even will read it. I think it's right here. I'm about to just dig right there. Yeah, let's just dig right here. It says it's shallow. I think I already see something. Alright, well, let me just pop the whole thing out. Yep, I see something. I'm gonna check the hole. You guys might already see it too. Oh, turn this off. Okay, nothing. So it's whatever this thing is. Oh, look at that. That is something. That is something right there. So I have a place I can put that. That's nice. Yeah, watch my bag video if you guys get a chance. I posted it a few videos ago. I mean, things work differently for everybody. I think mine's pretty decent setup. I mean, I found so much big stuff, I'm able to carry it, and it's not even really bothering me right now. So I might post another picture of it later so you guys can see. But yeah, I think that's what that was. Nice. All right, so yeah, that was reading, like I said, shallow 22, 23, 24 pretty consistently. So I'm gonna keep following this path, tire tracks, and just kind of see what I find. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason, like I said, in this field. You can find anything anywhere, so it's just whatever. So hopefully I can find some stuff and keep you all posted. All right, getting a shallow 19 here. So let's dig this together, see what we got. Okay, that's ringing 20, 22-ish. I think it's in one of these two here. I'll check the hole first. Really broken off piece of a spike or something. I think that's it. Check it with the metal detector. Okay, moving on. All right, so following along that tire path still, this is the best signal I've had in a while in this field. That's 90, 89. Stops right. I mean, that's 90, 91, 92. Let me pinpoint it. Pretty sure it's right here. '85, '87, '83, '84, '85, '86. When I turn it, it bounces to a 90. All right, it was fairly deep, it said, so I'm gonna dig a bigger hole here. Move a bunch of it off to the side. Check all this first. I don't think it's in here because I think I are. That's an 88, 87. All right, come on, what we got? Come on. Be good. Be good to me. I think that might be it, whatever I just saw. I don't know what it is. It's a piece of steel. Okay. Hit it again just to be sure. Okay, yeah, I think that's all it was. That's a high number though. I mean, you definitely stop for those, of course. All right, plugging that up and keep moving on. All right, I was getting a shallow 20, 22 maybe in this hole. I think I got it out of the hole. I think the metal detector says it's up here, and I think so. Yeah, there it is. So just a broken or bent nail, rather. All right, another shallow 20s. I already see it. I haven't checked to see if there's anything else, but I saw this as it flung out of the hole. Another pin, iron pin, iron pin. That lock cannot defend. Anybody likes National Treasure? I'm a nerd, so one of my favorite movies. Waiting for the third one. Will it ever happen? Nobody knows. Well, maybe though, actually. In here. So, all right, I think that was it in that. I will hit it one time with the metal detector just to be sure. Okay, so that's the second type of pin like that I found. Let's go on a ride with me for a little bit, see what we can find. It's crazy to think. I know I'm not the only one. Everybody that does this hobby, you're out here looking, you're walking in one straight line, swinging 3 feet left to right, but then you look out like, oh my gosh, there's so much land. I could walk that same straight line 2 days in a row and, you know, pass over a different area of the ground. You know, you could miss something, you could pass up something from day to day. Then you also just stand out here and look and wonder what is all under this surface in the soil out here that may never be found. Might be found decades from now. People out here still doing the same hobby. So just gonna keep going. At this point, might just go all the way down. And then of course I'd have to go back. Then I gotta go all the way through the other couple fields. So I might be just doing 2 straight lines back and forth and then heading out, because it's a long walk from where I'm at to where the van is. So all right, I'm gonna keep swinging. I'll come back on here if I get any good targets. All right, hitting the high 20s, low to mid 30s. I believe it's right here. A little bit deeper. So let's dig a pretty decent sized hole here. See what we can't find. Well, I got it out, whatever it was. Yep, this over here. Is this it? No. Right, let me get the pinpointer out. Sure what we have. I thought it was a coin at first, but it looks like it's attached to something. Anyway, that's what it was, though. Okay. I will scan again one last time to see. Okay, plug it up, keep on trucking. All right, made it to the end here. Getting a bouncy shallow signal. I mean, mid 20s, and all of a sudden it bounces to 70. But then when I pinpoint this, where was it? Sometimes if I try and pinpoint it over the target, it. All right, here we go. I mean, what I'm showing you is like it seems like it's very large, possibly right here, shallow, potentially shallow. Let's see what we got. All right, I see something possibly right here. Oh, cool. What is this? It's like a latch, a buckle of some kind. I don't know if that's the only thing. It wasn't a spot where it could have been the only thing. But let me get the metal detector out and see. That's pretty cool. Yeah, 'cause it was right next to this, so that's why it was reading right there. Same with right here. I'm swinging. Everybody knows. Well, not everybody. I try and educate. Again, I'm new. I'm educating myself even as I go. Everyone that I've watched and talked to and interacted with has been educating me. So we all learn from each other, like I said. So this is what it is. Not sure what this is. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know. It's pretty neat. Put it in here, and we'll keep swinging. I'm about to turn the corner here, so come with me. Come turn the corner with me. Yeah, I figure I'm just gonna take it wide. Actually, instead of going back the path that I just came, even though I would be hitting a different area, even if it is right next to where I was at, I'm gonna take it wide. Yeah, a long trek back, so let's see what we can find. And as always, you know, I'll come back before I dig a hole, or before I start searching the hole in the plug after I dig it, to keep you all posted on what I might find. So I'll turn this corner here and you can kind of see how far I have to walk. Beautiful day. Unfortunately, Amber has to work. Let's see. $18.23, 1.25. A little deep. Let's dig this up, see what we got. That's a lower signal. Let's see what we got. Oh. Yeah. Okay, just some iron. It's crazy. Metal detectors can pick up that small piece, and then it's up to us to dig it up. All right, like I said, I'm gonna turn this corner here. You can see how far I gotta go. I literally have to go all the way to the end. I don't know if you see the buildings down there to the left. I'm not going to those buildings, I'm going just to the right of them, but that's how far I gotta go. Something right here, 30, 32. $36.37. Kind of deep. This number has been junk mainly, but we'll see. All right, so it's in here. Let's see what we got. I'll try and pinpoint this and then I'll come back, y'all. All right, walking, I got like a, what was it, 1920s, I think. The metal detector says it's over there, but I haven't checked anywhere, so let's see what we got. Oh, there we go. Man, another pin. This tractor must have been falling apart. Let's check. Yeah, another pin. Okay. Day of pins. It's totally fine. Take a day of any kinds, honestly. So, I'll just double check this hole. Okay. Nice. Moving on. Alright, getting a consistent 70, 1, 2, not very deep. This, I mean, that number here could just be junk. Oop, I didn't even flip it that far, so let's go over there and check. See if I just threw it halfway across the field. I think I did. Alright, yeah, it's over here somewhere, so let's see what we got. I don't see anything yet. Well, get the metal detector back out. Let's see what we got going on here. And somewhere right here. Oh God. Clear. It's rounded at the top, flat at the bottom. Could just be a hot rock. So I'm just gonna move on from this one and keep going. Alright. Getting a shallow 70, 72, 3, 4. sometimes. A lot of times, like, I'm not sound like a broken record, but a lot of times that's junk. But anything that consistent and shallow, I'm gonna look into. All right, it's in the big clump here. I think I already see it. Yeah. All right. Aluminum. All right, moving on that one. Okay, I haven't had anything in a while to record. A bunch of small iron pieces, aluminum cans. I'm out of that big field. I'm heading back towards the van. Right here, getting a consistent mid-80s. I mean, it's in the 80s, all over the 80s. I think, I mean, it sounds like it's right here. I'm gonna pinpoint it. Yeah, so let's dig this up together. Let's see what we got here. I think it said it was fairly deep. Okay, so yeah, it's in here somewhere. Is right off the bat. No clue. Look at the metal detector and see if that was it. Yeah, small number of iron pieces. All right, that was it on that one. Let's go ahead and just do some walking. I'm heading back towards the van. See what we can find before we finish out the day here. Mid-20s around here. Yeah, let's dig this up, see what we got here. Bouncing all over the place, that number is. Throw the metal detector right out of my hand. All right, let me get down here with the pinpointer. Well, now I'll take her back out. Could just be a false signal too. I mean, don't get those too often, but I'm not getting that number anywhere anymore. So, all right, I'm gonna plug this up just because I'm heading back to the van, heading that direction. I'm not gonna waste any more time on that one. So we'll just keep going. All right, getting the signal here is kind of all over the place. 20s, 80s, 17. I mean, it's all over the place. But I think maybe because when I pinpoint this, it was showing as if it was a bigger piece like the last one. So let's dig this up. I mean, it's shallow regardless of the tone. I mean, it could just be junk. And it's, like I said, that signal is bouncing. Oh, here we go. What is this? It's a big old plate of some kind. I'm gonna have to clean this up when I get home. I don't have really any water. I do have this. It is a softer brush. It's not abrasive. It's not a wire brush or anything like that. But yeah, I can't get that to clean up right off the bat right now. So I'm gonna have to take that home and do some cleaning of it and see what we can find out about it. I think that's what it was though. Well, let me get the pinpointer out and hearing something. Maybe not though. Okay. Alright, that's pretty cool. Find. And keep on trucking back to the van. Alright, I'm getting closer to the van. I'm in the home stretch. I just thought I'd come on. I don't even know what this is. I think it's out of the hole according to the metal detector. Let me check it though. It was reading like a 60s, so nothing extreme, but it was consistent in its location. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, there it is. Is that a buckle? Is that a little buckle? Well, the strap goes through, and I think it's an adjustable strap for a harness. That's pretty cool. Put that in our box here. Alright. Like I said, I'm in the home stretch, so and I've hit this. This is the way out to the van every time I come here, so I've hit this area a lot. I know I have said that you can always pass up things, which is very true, but we'll see if I get lucky. I might not get a hole between here and the van, so let's just do it together. Those are low numbers, 4s. Okay, overall it was a good day. This, I mean, 600 plus acres between multiple farm fields I have access to. I mean, this is years worth of farm field to detect, years worth of permission, which is awesome. Really looking forward to hopefully getting an old home site, trying to find anybody with an old home near Indianapolis, Indiana that you wouldn't care if I came over and metal detected around. Large backyards, old houses, a little bit of both. Hit me up. Getting closer to the road, as you can see, so I'm going to go ahead and shut this off, and if there's anything worth coming back on for, I'll be sure to come back and let you all know. Alright, right here by the van, this will be my last hole. Something real big. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. I'm going to need to get the big shovel out to finish digging this up, so I'll let you know, or I'll come back when I get this out of the hole and let you know what it is. But this will be the last hole for the day. Okay, so it was this cap. I don't know if it was for like maybe a fence post. Like I said, there used to be houses that set here at one point back in the day. So that could be what that's from.
pretty sure that's all that was in there. Let me get my stuff here. Hit this hole one more time. Okay, yeah, that was pretty deep too. It's probably at least 6-8 inches deep down in there. So all right, I mean, as always, just from here to the road, I've done it numerous times, this exact same area. Never know, I mean, I've passed over that before. So hit this real quick. Right here is always a bunch of aluminum, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. All right, guys, thanks for tagging along on the hunt. Appreciate you guys as always. Share, like, follow, subscribe, all the things, and we'll see you at the next hunt.